Hi, hi everyone, and welcome in this Facebook Live with me, Xheneta. I'm very happy that you are here today with me because today we're going to speak something different. Well, something different, but very related with thankfulness and everything else. And today's topic, as you can see, is appreciate and trust your feelings. And I'm very excited, really, about that because I'm very excited that we're going to expand more. And I'm going as well to expand more in this because this is very connected with everything else. Just trusting and appreciating your feelings. And hi, everyone that you are here. And thank you for being here. And thank you for commenting. Feel free to comment. And yeah, if you just feel to expand more, or if you have a question or anything else, just do that. Feel free to comment, or or just to be here, whatever it feels good to you. Uh, I'm very, I'm very excited that uh, we will go. I will going to speak about this topic that is trusting, appreciating your feelings. Hi, Jen. And yeah, it's very, because as I said, it's very connected with everything in our life because uh, you know also I don't know if you had the case to see the interview that I did with Jan, but also in general, I think, me for myself, I think that just trying to discuss things as special, as divided, as individual in different cases, it makes no sense very much. Here is what I want to say, actually. Yeah, if we just wanted to say, I will speak about trust. Yeah, trust. I will speak about feelings. I will speak about emotions. I will speak about this. They are very important part, and of course that you have to talk a lot of about each of everyone that I just did mention here. But they are all connected with each other. They they are all. Emotions, feelings. Uh, they are all connected. Mind. They are, and if you just approach them, that not they are not actually they are not together, they are not important together, then sometimes you can make a mistake. Hi, Dave. Because they are very important, and you cannot say that feelings are very important and the mind isn't. You cannot say that uh, mm, mind is very important and feelings are not, or emotions, because they are all connected, and they have their place in our body, mm, in our expression, because we are more than this body, we are spirit. And yeah, but I just love this because in this case feelings is connected with each of every one of those. And I did said, uh, actually, appreciate feelings, because and trust feelings, actually. uh, because when we just came here in this beautiful world to live, uh, we came with this intention that we will have a system inside of us, and also this perspective of human, because we choose to live in this body, and then to flow forward. And then we didn't know that when we will think something, or when we will act something, or when we will just, I mean, doing something with our perspective of human mind, also we will have that indicators. We will have something that can never be destroyed, can never be apart from God. That is our inner system, that is feelings. And we kind of agreed that whenever we will be in that or in this beautiful road of life, and whenever we will do something that is it's not very it's not because everything we are doing is perfect. Everything always we are doing is perfect because God sees us perfect, because we are his creation. And or God, or whatever you will feel to like it, you will feel to call it. Well, I just love to call God. So yeah. And we are always perfect, and everything we are doing is perfect. But it's like when we are doing something, and when we are just approaching something, and from our perspective of human mind, sometimes we tend to get back, you know. um, I don't know if I did this good. uh, I don't know if I'm in the right road. Well, I tended to go there, and I'm still I'm still not there. I had some plans, but I did not. You know, this kind of things from our perspective, human and human mind, and then the feelings. In this case, are indicators, emotions, and they are telling us that no, no, you are good, you are perfect, you are in the exact right time, and they are from source, they are from God. uh, Here's an example right here. For example, you just did have something, and hi Blaine, and for example, one meeting, or well, you did had something, and then from your, because inner being, I mean spirit, never looks back, just flowing forward. Because why to look back when everything we are doing is perfect, and everything we are doing is right? How we can not do right when we are creation of God? We cannot do it, we cannot do it wrong, we never can. Because I mean, I know it's written all about different books and different things, that we as human, we make mistakes, and only God is perfection and all of that. Well, we are part of God, and we are perfect too. We cannot make mistakes. We just can expand. We can flow forward, which is very different with learning lessons. And we are always perfect. But here's the example. You just did something, and uh, you, from your perspective of human mind, you say, well, I don't know if I did this right. um, well, I could do it better. I just intended to say this, and I didn't said that. uh, all these kind of things, you know. Because each of every one of us has these different kind of things in our life, and sometimes we tend to be I I wish I could do it better. I know I had the ability to do it that better, but source always thinks that we are perfect, and we can know that. Actually, we can feel that. We can become aware more of that through our feelings. And you think these thoughts, and in the same times you don't feel good, because try this for yourself. Feel this for yourself. When you just do something, and then you say, I didn't do it well, someone else is doing better than me, you don't feel good, right? You don't, for sure. Because God is saying you are doing perfect, everything you are doing is perfect. um, you are perfect, you are smart, you did amazing, just flow forward. But sometimes we tend to be a little bit overactive, and it's perfect, because even being overactive, God still loves us. And to flow forward, because God always calls us forward. And I mean, God loves us as who we are, but also calls us to go forward, to flow forward, because when we experience something that we don't prefer, hi Albulina, everything that we want is already created. And also, to get that into this physical world, it's good for us to feel good and to flow forward in feeling good, because then we are enabled to accept everything. Yeah. Yes, Dave. Yes, everything has served us if we allow it. Yes, and yes, thank you. And yeah, then if we flow forward, we have that ability to just to receive everything that we asked, because when we experience something that we don't like, that it's different, um, then we already created the one that we do like, in energy level, in vibrational. But then to accept in this physical world, because it's created, it's created because we can see just 1%. We can see things when they are already complete, and in this case they are first created there, and then they are we can see here. So it's very good knowing that, because when you know that, you really flow forward, and you don't have why to not flow forward. You are perfect, everything you are doing is perfect. You will whenever you ask, it's given. uh, you are creator of God, you are extension of God, you are perfect, everything is perfect, unfolding perfectly. And then it's more easy for you, I mean, to flow forward, and for me too, and for everyone, because we are free. We are free to feel whatever feelings we do feel, also, you know. Um, Trusting your feelings and appreciating them, no matter what they are, all of your feelings, all of your feelings, all of them. Because, hi Nazmi, uh, because we are free, and there is nothing to fear about. There is only love, and we are all creation of God, and we are love, in a sense, all of us. And if this is very important, to feel whatever you're feeling, and because you are free, and appreciating them and trusting, because if you are feeling good, and if you feel um, if well if you are first, because sometimes we just analyze things from our perspective of mind, which is perfect, but you know, feelings are very much, they are from source. And also, whenever you feel like you don't know what to do, or this kind of things, then you are free to ask yourself, I under the influence of God or something else? And then to freely flow forward, and just feel your feelings and appreciate them, because they are there for a reason. If you feel uh, if you feel not good, then appreciate that, acknowledge that, and flow forward into something else, because the different is already created. And if you feel good, then also acknowledge that and flow forward, because we are always expanding into more, and God is always with us. So you're free to feel miserable. And uh, yeah, I mean, it's well, I know that is funny, but I mean, well, maybe for you it's not funny, but for me it's a little bit funny, because, well, and also very free, because you know, sometimes sometimes we say that, well, for myself, maybe you say, or you did say, I did say it for myself, that I'm not free to feel. Maybe I was afraid of some feelings, some things, and I did not appreciate them, and I didn't trust them, which is perfect, because then I float forward. But you know, I just, when you judge yourself, because source is never judging, never, never, in any case. And if you feel like, in any time you judge yourself, you are, it's never source, it's never good, it's something else. And then just flow forward, who you are. And for me, really, it was very free, because sometimes I was kind of afraid of this kind of things. Well, I shouldn't, feel this way. I should just feel good. um, it's not supposed for me to feel this way. It's supposed, I mean, whatever you are feeling, feel that, because they are there for a reason. If you are not feeling good, then acknowledge that and flow forward. If if you're feeling good, then it will expand more, and it will grow more. And knowing that it's just different, even if you're having a bad day, from our perspective of human mind, because there everything is experienced in this world. And uh, then we just, we are free. We are free to feel whatever feelings we are feeling. And even if you don't like something, because there are some kind of things with this spiritual things, like you get to like everything, you are more, this and kind of thing. Source never does that. You are free to feel whatever you are feeling, because you are human. And it's perfect. And uh, then to really flow forward in everything, else that you do deserve. Yeah, Jan is saying, oh yes, whatever we focus on grows. And when you don't feel good, just feel that it's very free. I don't feel like going there, or I don't feel like staying with this person. I don't feel like doing this thing. Well, don't do that. It feels so, this kind of things. But don't stay so much in that, because you attract more of that. So if you are not, mm, if you are not, if you are in this kind of space of, I don't know if it's this right, I don't know which road to take, and all of this kind of things, you will attract more, not being, not being taking decision. This, how it says that word in English. I mean, you will attract more of that, because knowing that everything you are doing is right, whichever road you take, it's perfect for you in this moment. And if you just acknowledge that and freely flow forward, then you will attract more of that things. And a law of attraction never responds to your history. Or, for example, law of attraction never responds to whatever I was thinking and feeling before 1 hour, or before 5 minutes. It's just it's when, well, when it's when it's created momentum, then it's a little bit more different. But the law of attraction always responds whatever we are feeling and thinking, right here, right now. And that's why it's very important to just acknowledge whatever you are feeling and feel flow forward into something else. Oh, I love that. I don't like this thing. Then don't do that. Yes. Freedom. Yes. And it's very simple. And life is very simple. It's very, I think that life is a gift, and we are free. And life is as simple as we allow it to be. And I love that, because um, also contrast. I mean, it's it's just something different. Hi, Xim. It's just something different. And when we approach from this perspective, we are free. It's just different. And also from when we experience something different, we expand, because when we know what we don't like, we know more what we do like, what we prefer, and then we flow forward into that, not this, but this. And then we just flow, and knowing that everything is expanding, and we are free, and always we are new, we are fresh, new, every day is different, we are always changing, we are never the same. And you are free to do that, because if yesterday you took a decision, and today you don't feel like, trust your feelings and appreciate your feelings, because through your feelings you expand. And also your mind is very powerful, but it's about feelings more, because for example, you are thinking something, and then you say, well, I'm thinking this kind of things, but I'm not very quite sure about this, uh, but I'll see. Then just flowing forward, and always in our minds we will be a little bit, but with feelings it's different, and they are for sure, like, yeah. mm, for example, when you read something, or when you when you just experience something, how do you know that, how you do become aware of that, how you do feel it so forward with feelings. For example, uh, mm, you don't say someone, I love your brain. And I mean, it's very connected with feelings, and uh, trusting your feelings. And I love this, because uh, it's I want to make a distinction right here, because sometimes uh, uh, we feel doing something, and then from our perspective of mind, we do not know if it's the right thing, but everything we are doing is right. But I mean, in that case, always feel your feelings and trust your feelings and go with your feelings, because they are from source. And appreciate that. And by practicing that, you will become more aware of that. You will become more aware whenever you are practicing trusting, then you will trust more. And then just flow, because um, inner being, spirit, it's like, I mean, knows more of things than from our perspective of mind, because mind is a little bit limited. It's very powerful, but it's a little bit, tends to be more safe, logical, and this kind of things. But spirit, intuit, this kind of things, they are more powerful. And when I say this kind of things, it's like whatever you are feeling to call that, and they are powerful. And just feel that and flow forward, because it's there for a reason. You wouldn't feel that. He's who you really are. And we are different. And yes, loving and appreciating the others, but first yourself, first trusting your feelings, and first appreciating your feelings, because uh, we are each special. And why you just don't be like that, because source has approved us. Why to just don't follow whatever we are feeling, and trusting and appreciating them, because they're there for a reason. And even sometimes we don't feel so good, they are just indicators, like, um, I'm not feeling this way, it's just something different. Just acknowledging that, and feel flowing forward, uh, who we really are. Feel first. Everything Jenny is saying, everything is vibrational first. Vibration are felt. Yes, yes. When we order something to buy, we just, because everything is first created in energetic level. And when we order something, then you are very free. You just are very happy, and because you know that you ordered that, and it will be given to you, they will bring to you. it can be a car or whatever. And then you are very free to, because you just accept that, it will come because I ordered that. This is with vibrational thing, vibrational creating also. We can see just a little bit. Much more is first created than comes here. And Dave is saying, oh yes, a mind aligned through is free. We tap into the new and flow into the unlimited, all in a space of what's feel good to us. I mean, because I just can't say, I apologize, I can just see what feels good. But yes, I so agree, Dave. Um, because yeah, it's like unlimited. Inner being is unlimited, and then from that space, from that perspective, we are more aware of what you do desire, what we feel, what is good for us, and just feeling that, just trusting that, and even if you sometimes think that well, I asked something, well, I did trust my feelings and I flowed, but I don't see something it's happening. Well, first it's created in vibrational level. You will going to see. That's why trust is very important. Trust, not just appreciate, but trust your feeling. Trust. I mean, I know that sometimes it's challenging to trust, but you are right here because God created you, and you are here for a reason, and you are not here just like that. And the purpose of all that it is joy. And you are perfect, and God created you perfect. And I mean, just find something that feels good to you to trust. Um, Aligned with something. For example, you are very thankful for something that you have in your life. It can be your family, your sister, your brother, your parents, your friends, whatever. You have something in your life that you are very appreciative and you are very thankful, and you just say, wow, oh my gosh. I mean, just by experiencing that and feeling that, you say that this is too rare to be, I mean, to be just like that. It's something more like, I am very blessed. It's not just luck. I'm really blessed. And then you'll be more aware of those things, and then you will trust more. And then you will flow forward because you have that trusting. Or for example, from your past, you I know that each of every one of us had gone through some kind of things. And we are here. We are here because God was with us all the time. And just to appreciate everything and everything that has brought here, to be thankful for that, and knowing that God was always with us, and he will be always, and we are free, and we are so blessed, and we are mm, we are very powerful, and we are very worthy. We don't have to we don't have to have things to be worthy, because I mean, God approved us. And just seeing things in your life from that perspective and knowing, yeah, this, I mean, it's something, a higher power right here, because I'm very blessed. I did this, I've gone through this. And then you are more trusting that. You just trust that. You trust that it's a higher power right here. And then you say, yeah, it's a higher power. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm trusting that, and it helped me in till now, and I will trust that again, because uh, it's it's very powerful. That power created me, and it's always within me, it's always with me, and to trust that you become more aware of that, and then you say, yeah, well, I'm this powerful. I'm, well, in this case I say for myself, but you can say whatever you feel saying. And I'm this powerful. I am have you make that trust you by practicing that, by appreciating things, by, and then you say, yeah, well, I'm free to flow forward in something that I do desire, and knowing that God is always there for you. And then you just, by trusting, it's because it's very important to trust. It's really, as feel for yourself too, because uh, when we align things, whatever you are feeling. For myself, I align this. God was always with us and will always be. We wouldn't be here if God didn't create us. We are this powerful. Then, me for myself, I do this. Then I am free to feel, and knowing that whatever I am feeling, whatever I ask is already created, because I do deserve that, and I just will trust and I flow forward, because I don't have to see if it's coming in every minute, in every day, because it will come in the perfect time. And when you trust, it's different. I mean, you trust that and you feel your feelings. And I'm saying a lot of time, trust, 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 because when you feel for yourself, eh, it's different. Feel this for yourself, and then you know that things are first vibrationally created, and then it comes in your reality. Then you'll get to see when, and knowing that even uh, just that you don't see that, knowing that it's there for you. Just because you didn't receive yet, it doesn't mean that you will not receive that. Just because, and even sometimes you don't get something, it's perfect, because it's for your own good. It's for God never creates something wrong. And I'm not saying that God prevents free will and desires and things, but well, sometimes maybe you did want something in your life and it wasn't given to you, and then from your perspective of human mind, you said, oh, I wanted very much that thing, and then as you float forward, you was, wow, oh, thank you, I didn't get that. It's There are a lot of much more things right here, thank you, thank you. um, this is about trusting, and this is about feeling your feelings and trusting, and you don't have to look outside for another magic, for another something to make sense, because just by observing yourself, just by being you, you are magic, you are everything, everything is within you. And just by feeling that and knowing that, you are very free, you are very powerful. And yes, yes, Blirem. And then we can start living that feeling good story we've told ourselves. Yes, I love this, because it's very important. Start telling a better feeling story about the things that are important to you. When you ask something, when you desire something different, when you trust your feelings and flow forward, then uh, uh, be aligned with that. Be aligned with that new story. Don't live in the past. Yeah, be appreciative of everything that brought you here, but don't live in the old story, because you are new. See yourself as God is seeing you. Not be very much in the old. For example, you love something, and then you know that it's coming to you. You are starting to feel that. You are starting to experience that. You are starting to tell new story, and then you become aligned with that power, with that, I'm sorry, with that energy. And then you just receive that, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. And when we are feeling so good, so happy, it's high energy. And then feeling good, feeling happy, it's connected in with everything else. Feeling happy is connected with financial freedom. Feeling happy is connected with good relationships. Feeling good is connected with everything else. But first, you first for yourself. Feel that for yourself, and be happy without any reason. Be happy just because it feels so good to be happy, and not being conditional in being happy. And then to flow forward, not saying I will be happy when 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 this, because from my perspective I did this earlier, and I know that I'm expanding every day more and more. I'm not saying that, oh, I now get this, but you know, I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful that uh, I see things more clearly right now, because earlier when I did want something, I said I will be happy then. And then, yes, Dave, live in the new. Yes, experience the new. And I said I will be happy when I get that thing. And then the thing comes to me or whatever, and then I said, yeah, yes, I'm happy. Well, so good. But then I said, yeah, it could be, it could be much more better. And right now I want something else, actually, because we are always expanding and we are always becoming, and nothing ever is it's done. uh, we are here to enjoy everything, and mm, we are here for the joy of it. We are not here to get things done, and of course we have desires and we have things, but to feel good. I mean, this is the thing that I wanted to explain with my example. If you are feeling good and taking things like, I will feel good when this happens, I will feel good when this, then it means like you are happy with condition, and condition can't change. You cannot take that. You cannot take the in the time that you felt, I'm sorry, you thought taking that, and then you will be doing desiring something else. But because we always have desires, and then first again you will not be happy, and because it's with condition. And when you are feeling good unconditional, then you attract everything rather than make it happen, and you're happy with or without. And when you are just like that, things come to you. You allow more in your perspective, and just feel everything for yourself, not what someone else is telling you, because everything is within us. Everything is within us. If you do hear something or you feel something, just feel first for yourself, and knowing that nobody is doing your journey. Nobody is doing your journey. Nobody. Only you can think your feelings, and only you can feel your. I'm sorry, I said only you can think your feelings. No, only you can think your thoughts, and only you can feel your feelings. Nobody else. And appreciating everything else, but uh, knowing yourself, knowing your feelings, and uh, because you are worthy, you are independent, because God created you like that. We are enough just by being who we are, and be number one in your life. And then flow forward into more, just by trusting your feelings and appreciating everything that brought you here, and following with your feelings. Feel that, even if you don't know this kind of things, even if you don't know that we have this beautiful system inside of us, even if you don't know this kind of words, just saying that do this from this perspective. I recommend. And when I say do this and this kind of things, that's why I said feel first for yourself, and just just stop for a moment and say, am I in influence of source, or in influence of someone else, something else, and then flow forward into something more, and everything you are doing, it's perfect, always perfect, perfect. And don't, just because I felt very inspired right now to say this, we are always changing. And if in any time you took any kind of decision, and right now you can feel very heavy about changing that, and you think that, yeah, I'm not feeling anymore like that, but I cannot change because I just made a committed and all of this, God never sees like that. Because I know that is write it in different kind of books, also in religious books, that this kind of things committed, mm, if you do take a decision, you better take that, and better take better flow forward with that. Or for example, in religious books is saying that if you get married once, then it's not good to, I'm not judging anyone, I'm just seeing things from the eyes of source, I'm just discussing to just make some distinction, and it's all from my perspective, feel for yourself. And it's saying that if you get married, then if you first felt to be married, and then as you float forward, you don't love anymore, if you don't feel anymore being with that girl, boy, whatever, then you are not free to do that, because God doesn't want divorces, this kind of things, in general. Well, um, we have feelings for a reason. We have feelings for honoring that, and God never does that. You really, I know, because uh, people, different people say different things in different, say these things in different ways, and not judging that, but God never do that. And I really appreciate very much this kind of things, and when I say these kind of things, I appreciate very much marriage, um, commitment, everything very much, I really do. But you are not, you are free to feel your feelings, even if you did that, because in that time you feel doing that, and right now you don't feel anymore. Well, you are free to just flow forward with your feelings, because and it's very individual, it's very individual, but I feel very inspired to say this: you are free to not continue with that marriage, you are free to not do whatever you don't like doing. You are very free, you are free, you are free, you are free, you are free, and God never says do this, do not do this, do this, do not do. I mean, we are here to honor our feelings and to flow forward with that, and by doing that we just honor God more, not by judging ourselves. And this is it. I mean, we are very free. So just flow forward, whatever feels good to you, and knowing that, just taking that path of least resistance, always, whatever is very easy for you in this moment, and then it will become more clear as you will flow forward into something more, and things will become more clear as you float forward. But God never judges you, never, 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 and always. You are always changing, and it doesn't mean that you're a bad person if you are changed, and God never sees you like that. So seeing yourself through the eyes of source, and always honoring your feelings, and flow forward. God is always there for us, and everything is becoming, not because we are not here just to survive, we are here to live. And if you don't feel like doing something, don't do that. It's very simple. Don't do that. You are free. You are free. You are free. And it's between you and God. It's not between you and the others, what the others can say, or what the others can react. So it's between you and you. So feel that for yourself, and flow forward, because we are very free. We are. And yes, Jan is saying we are all in this together. I love this, Jan, and it's perfect word, amazing word. And yeah, it's Dave is saying it's very different, including with marriage, to do things to feel good instead of aligning with feeling good first. Yes, yes, right. Yes, so perfect, Dave. Feel good first, then flow forward. But I discuss things from that perspective of when it's already done, and then you are in that part of, I don't know, I'm feeling something else, and I don't know if this kind of things, but it's very connected with feeling good. It's very connected with honoring your feelings, and it's very connected with doing whatever feels good to you, not your mother, not your sister, not your brother, not your family, not your friends. Just knowing and appreciating them because they have the best interest. And but but you are you, and you are you. Yeah, I mean, uh, I am me. Dave is Dave, Jen is Jen, and we are individual, and we are here to live our life, not someone else's life. So I was very direct, but I feel this way because we are free, and feeling honoring our feelings, and then letting the others be for who they are, because when you do that, you let others be more of who they are. And we are all in this together, like Jan said, and we are all doing the best we can with what we got when we got it. We all are. Yes, I love this. We are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. And I'm saying this a lot of times because we are free to do whatever we feel doing. And when I say this, it's not that. Because I'm saying so many times, and you can think, wow, it's kind of crazy. I'm free. I'm free. But we are that free, and it doesn't mean to say that being free, it's not being committed, this kind of things. No, being free is just being free, just being who you really are, just being sincere, just being who God created you to be, and flowing with that, because we are we are who we are. We are just like that. And yes, we are all important, and we are all in this together. Yes, feel, Jen is saying, yes, feel and flow forward. Choose to align with who you really are. I love, 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 love this. And it's the exact word for this end. And thank you very much for being here. And I love you. Just this one. Trust your own guidance first and foremost, and always. Your feelings are yours and uniquely individual to you. Yes, thank you so much, Dave. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. And I appreciate very much you being here. And thank you, Jen, for always being back office, for your amazing support. And thank you, Dave. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Basim. Thank you. I apologize if I I didn't remember some names, but I do appreciate each of every one of you being here, and thank you for your comments, and love you all. And till the next time, in Tuesday, it's I'm yes, just this one. I'm translating a Facebook live with Dave. I'm translating in Albanian language, and I'm very happy for that. And just, I mean, really flowing forward, and knowing that also this kind of things will be in Albanian that I'm doing in English in the perfect time, and all is perfect. Just feeling and flowing. And I love you very much, Albanian, and everyone, all humans that were here. And thank you for your support. And I love you so much. See you till the next time. Bye.